Now, with serious challenges ahead, the next generation of Israelis will need every resource and skill that they can get. So to help in this mission, Jewish National Fund USA affiliate Green Horizons is offering an amazing outdoor hiking and camping program that takes youths across the country through gorgeous settings while promoting leadership, social responsibility, and Zionist values. Joining me with the details is Meeka Halevy from Moshav Herut, who is finishing her gap year as a counselor, and on Zoom, chair of the Friends of Green Horizons, Bob Weiss. But Meeka, I'm actually going to start with you. What was the biggest thing that you learned participating in this program?
I think the biggest thing I've learned from this program is the importance of belonging somewhere. I came to Israel when I was 8 years old with my family, and it was very difficult for me to find somewhere that I felt at home. And I think Green Horizons was that place for me, and it helped me be closer to my country and the people in it.
So what do you think makes Green Horizons the particular catalyst for that thing, for that sort of connection? What makes it so special?
I think Green Horizons is one of the only youth organizations that utilizes the nature and the outdoors in such a great way to educate children. And I think that's a very good way to actually help them connect with the land that they live on. They walk on it, they sleep on it, they are always there, and they, sorry. And I think that actually helps them connect with it.
All right. Now, Bob, I want to turn to you. What is it about Green Horizons, in your opinion, that is most meaningful?
Well, there's a connection between the objective of JNF USA to develop the less crowded and expensive areas of Israel and the mission of Green Horizons, which is to connect our kids to the land itself and the Zionist vision while developing leaders. As you mentioned, Green Horizons has a proven track record. There's over 65,000 alumni who are currently leaders in Israel's Knesset, in the IDF, in business, other kinds of service throughout the state. When you combine that strong connection between the objectives of these two organizations and the proven ability to deliver on those objectives, it's easy to see why Green Horizons and JNF USA have had a trusted and productive relationship for almost 25 years. But what drew me in was witnessing Green Horizons groups in action on Tiyulim, at encampments, when I saw the older kids teaching the younger kids, and the older kids who take what they learn and become counselors, even through their gap years, and then return as senior guides. They learn and teach confidence, leadership, responsibility. In short, they build the traits we need in our leaders.
And, again, what is it that you hope young future leaders will gain exactly from this program?
Well, first of all, they get outside. Green Horizons gets the kids to explore their country on foot, learning and respecting the outdoors. And in developing their outdoor skills, they develop confidence. And in working together to make, for example, meals together, they learn about teamwork. And in teaching those skills, they develop leadership. I think Green Horizons does about the best job I've seen in developing leadership of teams among young people. And these are critical skills in preparing kids for success in college, in military and government service, in business, or just in life.
Now, Meeka, you mentioned nature and how Green Horizons seems to be unique in the way that it incorporates nature into this program. What is it about the fact that it's in nature that you think makes it so effective?
So I think kids today are very used to be in a certain state where they have their phones and they have air conditioning, they're always indoors. And I think Green Horizons is the perfect place for them to go out of the comfort zone and actually experience new things and experience difficulties that they need to overcome by themselves or with their friends. And that's how they learn the skills, the leadership and the conversation skills that they do. I think that I, in my gap year, was able to counsel underprivileged youth in the south of Israel thanks to Jewish National Fund USA. And I was so happy to give these children all that they needed in this amazing youth movement.
Did you come up through the program as well, or did
yes,
you
kind of?
How young were you when you first joined?
I joined when I was in the 8th grade.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's not actually like the youngest kids that joined, but
really?
Yeah.
And what are the age groups that you as a counselor are kind of mentoring?
Yeah, so I have one group that's from 4th grade to 5th grade, and then one group that's 10th grade, which are going to be counselors next year, which is very exciting. And I have one group in Dimona, which is it's very, very young children to very old children because they don't have other places to go. So they all come to our program.
That's amazing. All right, Bob, my last question for you, I think, is where you got the idea or the inspiration to create this program in the way that it is iterated?
Well, I think that I agree mostly with what Meeka said, that for young people, being outdoors is fun. It's fun for older people too, but
Right.
we certainly missed it when we couldn't go outside because of COVID. And now that we're outdoors again, Green Horizons programming on hikes and trips and overnights, it's like the spoonful of sugar that makes the actual learning of confidence, teamwork, responsibility a delight when the work you're doing is you're scaling a rock or you're crossing a stream or you're finding direction under the stars. Green Horizons successfully makes nature into a classroom for teaching important life skills. And I think they do it better than, most other programs I've seen.
All right, Bob, Meeka, I'm so excited to hear about this program. I think it's so amazing, and I want to thank you again so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Bob, thank you again so much for joining us as well.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
Hi everyone, it's Emmanuel Kadosh. I wanted to invite you all to subscribe to ILTV Plus, where you can find our daily news and updates about Israel. And not only that, but live feeds, entertainment, our kosher food show, and so much more. Needless to say, your subscription to ILTV Plus helps us grow and create more content while also supporting the state of Israel. Our app is available on all platforms and devices, so I'll see you guys there.